Got my little guy in there?
Got a little guy in there. Yeah, he should be in a...
I just noticed my little guy, his body goes that way too, and I never knew that before. And the tail goes... It's hard to move it, though.
Yeah, he's got some pretty realistic movements.
Yeah, he sure does. He's a good guy.
Now, does this one make noise like King Kong?
No, King Kong had a little button on his back, and when he went back, he would roar.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't make the Godzilla. Remember, Godzilla's got the atomic breath.
That's right.
He can vaporize you with his
That's why he's always facing me.
with his atomic breath. But I wish he made a noise, but he doesn't make a noise. It'd be cool if he made a noise and all that stuff came out of his mouth and vaporized stuff. I would love that. Right?
I wouldn't so much the way he's facing, but
You know what? You always have your headphones on. I never have mine on.
Yeah.
Is that bad or is that okay?
No, you're okay. I got everything monitored here.
You can hear everything good?
Yeah, I just want to make sure everything sounds good.
Okay.
Hopefully everything sounds good.
Okay. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about today.
Yeah.
So we used to have the paper delivered here.
Okay.
And the same guy did it. My mom and dad had the paper delivered here. Then my mom did it after my dad died. Years and years and years, the same dude, okay, delivered the paper. He was at this house at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. First thing.
Wow.
And I could see, when I started taking care of my mom and I moved in here, I could see the car lights coming to the driveway like 5 a.m., you know, and going in and then he'd back and he'd be gone. He retired and he he sold his house and retired and moved I don't know where he moved to. He moved somewhere. We got a new guy.
Okay.
So this new guy, Eric, was a freaking nightmare. And he's a local guy, lives right in the same little town.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't show up until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What the heck?
12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm trying to get a hold of she likes the Detroit Free Press.
Okay.
That's the liberal paper. Okay. Then they got the Detroit News, which was the conservative paper. At one time, they were really far apart. Now they're much closer together.
Yeah.
But what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So, he couldn't get here until noon and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm trying to get a hold of the paper. Ever try to get a hold of a freaking newspaper to ask about, I mean, it was freaking impossible. So I'm talking to the guy and I'm asking him, hey, can you get here? Well, he's this, he's a guy, he's a 60-year-old guy delivering papers. So, the car is leaking oil all over the driveway when he would pull in. And it was a bad situation. Let me just say that right off the bat.
Yeah.
Bad. And so I tried to, can you get here? Can you, I got, now I'm doing, they added all the extra. And so I finally got to the point where I said, dude, I've had enough. No more. Just stay out of here. And then I got a hold of the paper online and I canceled my thing. Okay.
Okay.
So now they got all these people calling me. Oh, we're with the Detroit Free Press. Blah, blah, blah. We got it a special, trying to get me back.
Oh.
I mean, it's so absurd the way shit works nowadays. And so I was wondering, because I want to get the news. Does the news, is the same guy delivering the news that's delivering the Free Press? Or are they two separate entities?
So I thought they merged a long time ago. I don't know. I thought it was the Detroit Free Press and the Detroit News. I thought they were like one entity.
Like at one time they were, but I think they may be.
You think they're separate again?
They may be, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want to make the mistake of, because the reason I got to do this because I run out and get my mom the paper.
Yeah.
She loves, she's 93. She's old school. She loves that newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out and get it for her. I'm thinking to myself, maybe I could just have it delivered. I'll get the news instead of the Free Press and get a different guy.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
how long has it been since you canceled?
It's been a good long while now.
Okay.
Been like a year or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that person's not even delivering anymore.
Yeah. I don't know, Eric. It was what a nightmare. The reason I'm thinking about this newspaper thing, and I had thought about it and I forgot about it for a long time. Now I'm thinking about it again because we got a 7-Eleven, a local 7-Eleven just nearby here. Okay. And that's where I go to get the paper. And when I go there, there's this old lady that works there. and I feel so sorry for her. She's the sweet, lovable old lady. She's got to be in her 80s, okay? She's there every time I go there. Every day.
Yeah.
She's there. And she drives a real junky old car.
Okay.
And you can see by the way she dresses, she doesn't have money and stuff. And I feel bad for her. So I try to be nice to her and talk to her. And today I was talking to her and I said, she was sitting down and I walked in, there's a thing back there and I walked up to the counter and I said, hey, where are you? And I looked, pretend I didn't see her. Oh, I'm sitting down. I had to do the stocking of the shelves and the this and the that. And I'm thinking, I go, what time did you get here today? She goes, oh, about 1 a.m.
Wow.
And I go, what time are you leaving? She goes, oh, about 3 or 4 p.m.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, you work? She goes I said 12 hours. She says on Saturday and Sunday, she works 12-hour shifts both days.
Oh, wow.
And she's old, dude.
Yeah. Holy cow.
So, I mean, I feel bad for this lady. I always try to talk to her nice. And I told her today, I said, oh my God. I said, I felt bad, you're here. And I said, but she always parks in the same little spot. And then I always park. I'm one of those people, when I go somewhere, I park in the same spot every time.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So at 7-Eleven, I always park in the end spot to the right.
Okay.
And then past that, there's a little open area that's not marked where she parked at. And she was in there today, and I parked my car in my usual spot. And I said, I parked my car right next to yours to keep your car company while I was there. She says, I know. I was so happy to see you do that. But, this newspaper thing. Do you guys get the newspaper?
No, we don't.
No.
No.
You're too young for that stuff.
Yeah. So my parents were getting the newspaper delivered. I think they were getting the free press delivered for the longest time, and they went to online. So now they each have their tablets, and they just read it on their
How old are your
tablets.
parents?
Mid-70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're doing tablets. Don't they like the newspaper thing?
I think they got used to the tablets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know. And I told you last time how I got him back into reading paperbacks because I got him that magnifying thing. And that's really working out. He's cruising through another book that I'm letting him borrow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can he do it while he's laying in bed?
Yeah. I don't know if he does, but yeah, because that's.
Or is he not a lay in bed kind of reading guy?
I don't think he's a lay in bed kind of reading.
He was sit in a chair reading.
I think he's like sit on the deck reading guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Sits in the back on the deck.
All right. Well, those newspaper things got me a little bit flummoxed.
Yeah. Especially, if your mom likes reading that paper. And there's something about a physical copy. I was trying to read a book on my phone just because I ran out of books to read at home over the summer. So I downloaded one and trying to read it on my phone. And I couldn't do it. So I just went.
It drive you crazy after a while.
It was driving me crazy. I think I got through 3 chapters.
Yeah.
And yesterday I went to the library. I had to renew my card, and I found the book at the library. So I have the physical copy now, so I could continue reading it.
You go to that one off Gibraltar Road?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I used to be a member of that one.
Okay.
Back in the day. When I was your neighbor, many, I don't even know if you lived there. We used to live on the same street.
That's crazy. Yes.
25 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we wouldn't have been neighbors then. I didn't live there.
You didn't live there then?
No.
Yeah. I lived there like 3 years or so.
Okay.
But, you were going to say something about our online store that we have? Were you going to talk about our online store, or?
We mentioned it last time, and we were looking for some comments, just getting some feedback. And
Anybody give us any feedback?
haven't received any feedback.
Dudes, come on, feedback.
So check it out. It's GoManDo.com. And you go in there, there's t-shirts,
And hats.
hoodies, sweatshirts, hats, and mugs.
Oh, mugs
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yep. And
So we're wondering why nothing's moving. Nothing's selling. We used to have tons of stuff in there, and then we pared it way, way, way down. And I think that we got some cool designs, and they're cool looking shirts and mugs and hats, but they're not moving. So
yeah, so just check it out and give us some feedback. Let us know if that stuff resonates with you or not.
Yeah.
So if we need to pivot, we'll pivot, but we need to know.
yeah, and we got some guy that we talked to that he said for $500 he could redo our store.
Yeah.
And get us some results. And he's a guy that sells merch.
He does. He has his own place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also does the online stuff and the design and all that kind of thing.
Yep.
So I don't know if it's worth it or what.
Yeah, I know we had that talk in the past, and you know me, I like control, and I don't like giving up control, and I'm just afraid if you hand it over to somebody else, you're giving up control.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like keeping everything in-house.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Yeah. But that's why we need feedback. So guys,
Right.
check it out. GoManDo.com.
These cameras that we got. Oh, that's another thing we got to talk about, right?
Yeah. They're going to notice something new in this episode.
They're going to notice something. Well, because everything's a week
Yeah, that's right.
behind, they might not notice next week. They'll notice the week after, right?
That's right.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
We got new cameras.
Yeah.
We got a camera that's on me, that's sitting right over there, and we got a camera sitting right over here that's on Eric. And then we got that camera. And I was just going to say, if you look at these cameras, you can see
I really like
what's
that.
being filmed. On that one, you can't see what's being filmed.
Which is strange because it does have the screen. So I wonder if there's just a setting that was turned off, and I could look into that. Because there's a screen right there.
I know.
So we're using the DJI Osmo, what are these? Action 5 Pros.
Yeah, these are Action 5s. This one's an old one. I don't even know what it is. That's another Action, but it's like an Action 1 or 2 or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But these are really cool because there's a little preview screen and I could see myself over there.
Yeah.
And it just helps with framing and everything. And of
Yeah.
course it's wider on the other side. But yeah, this is really neat.
Yeah, so we're using these to try to figure out how we want to give Eric some more editing work.
Yeah. Yeah. I like a challenge.
So we'll see how that works.
Yeah. I think it'll definitely add more of a professional feel to what we're doing. Having the multiple angles.
Yeah, the reason we're doing this because Eric and I were looking at, all these podcasts that are online. And in these podcasts, you'll see this shot right here where it's got the both of us. And then you'll see, then they'll switch, and they got just Eric talking or just Mike talking or whatever. And then they're switching around. And we never had that.
We never had that.
That ability.
No. So you have your wide shot, your master shot, and then you have your singles, which is, that camera on you, this camera on me. That's a single. And it's usually medium close-up, and hopefully I have them framed up for a medium close-up. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Not so much fun for you, but it'll be fun for me to look at.
You got that right.
Did you notice? Oh, I just saw something too, because I was doing some stuff because I'm going to be going to Malaysia in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Don't point your finger at Malaysia.
Oh, is that rude?
Do not point your finger at. That's considered rude.
Okay.
You use you do something like this or even something like that.
Yeah.
I got to look into these.
Point? Like
for pointing, you.
Where's the bathroom? It's over there.
Yeah. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But you don't
point.
I do this all the time.
Yeah.
I'm forever doing it.
You're always pointing.
Always.
Yeah.
So I got to be careful about that. I'll get myself in trouble, be in jail in Malaysia.
I'm glad you're looking into that stuff though.
Yeah.
Right? Because where is the peace sign considered rude? Was that Japan? No, not Japan.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't. Somewhere I thought like giving the peace sign.
I'm sure. Yes.
It's like a middle finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good to know all these little nuances though. And I'm glad you're looking them up before you go. Land yourself in trouble.
So the reason I pointed at you, I was going to ask you, did you notice my head?
Yeah, it is looking so much better. You can't even tell anything was done, really.
I healed. You guys know I went to the Dermatology, not last Friday, the Friday before.
Yeah.
And she got rid of all that shit that was growing. I'm sure you saw that. Like if you're watching these podcasts, you saw that darkness on the side. She got rid of all that shit. And she said, but Vaseline, remember I showed you the Vaseline? You had to buy that little container.
Yeah.
Vaseline, keep Vaseline on it until it's healed. And it's really.
It is healing up like crazy.
It's still a little bit right there. I can still feel it. This one's almost gone, but this one here is almost there.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing. Couple weeks.
Yeah.
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 Man.
My once a year. My favorite doctor too. And speaking of doctors, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah.
You talk to me about something. Because you told me something, and then the exact same thing happened to the guys at work when we were driving in the car the other day.
Yeah.
So tell me about your doctor's appointment.
All right. So my primary care physician going for my annual physical.
Your regular doctor.
Yep. What I like doing, I like getting my blood work in advance. So like a week or two before.
I'm the advanced guy too.
Right?
That way everything's there when you go.
Yes. Why wait till your physical to have your blood drawn? And then if, you got to wait a couple weeks or whatever to get the results.
It's just an extra appointment.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go early, but I always email my doctor, and I'm all about preventative health. My wife and I, preventative health, right? Like let's address something before it becomes a problem, because medicine today, they don't want to address anything until you have something. And then let's prescribe this. Let's do this.
Right.
So I want to see if everything's good or if there's something looking a little funky over here that I might be able to tweak. So I found this laundry list of lab work. I mean, checking for just a ton of stuff. And I emailed my doctor. I think I had 50 different things I wanted him to look for. And I got the usual lipid profile and I got the usual whatever he does.
Yeah.
And his reasoning was, in the past, he did it. He did it once. He's like, I could run all those tests, but I don't know how to read them. I'm not trained to read all those things. And then this last time, he's like, oh no, I'm only going to give you the standard. Like, no reason.
Yeah.
Even. Like, I think modern medicine is just, we're going to wait until there's a problem and then we're going to, bill you to fix the problem instead of trying to prevent the problem.
The problem with, and you find everything through blood tests, there's no doubt about that. But the problem with having those kind of tests done, and there's places that'll do those tests for you.
Yes.
And you can go, instead of going to your regular lab for your doctor, go have that stuff done and they'll do it and they'll charge you $100 or $200 or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of false positives in those things.
Right.
And that's why doctors, I think, don't like them.
Yeah.
And the doctor gets taken out of the equation. I think they don't like that either.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a spreadsheet, not on this computer. It's on my computer at home, and I don't have these two linked right now. But I've been tracking like all those test results because then you could see if something's going sideways.
Yeah.
Like, I have the normal ranges.
Are you my chart guy?
I'm a my chart guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could do that right on there too.
But that's so limited. It just gives you the basic lipid profile. This is when I was getting the expanded stuff done. And I was tracking it all, and it's like, okay, these numbers are good. These numbers are optimal, and I'm trying to get everything optimized.
Now, wait a minute. The lipid thing and the full workup, that's what I thought was the big thing, but you're saying there's more that you can do.
Oh, there's way more.
There's way more.
Yeah. And I don't think I could access. Let me see if I could access my home.
That's okay, but what's that called? Is it called
there's not a name for it. It's just a bunch of different tests.
So you told me about that story about your doctor wouldn't do this particular test or this big test you wanted done.
Right.
Is that the one where they would draw like 4 tubes of blood?
Yeah, 6, 7. When my wife went, God, how many did she have?
I'm gonna pass out right on the floor of the doctor's office.
Oh yeah,
be down,
dude. I want to say like 12 or something. I don't know. There, a lot.
It's a lot.
It was a lot.
That's like half your blood.
That's right.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Hey, we have a hat for that, by the way.
Jeez, oh Pete. Say that all the time. So I'm at work last week, and I got the guys in the car. We're going. We had some visitors in from Ford Motor to do a plant tour.
Oh wow.
So we're taking them in, and then we're leaving, and I got one of the guys, and I got one of the brothers, that I work for, in my car, and we're going to lunch, and we had to take them and drive. We've got our own rail yard for our company, so we got our business, then we got a rail yard about 3 miles away, where all of our material comes in on rail cars.
Nice.
And you can fit like 4 semis on one rail car.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Wow.
So we get all that stuff there, and then we got this giant building that will store all this stuff, and it's got open sides so the air flows through it and stuff. It's really cool. And so we're taking to show these guys. We just built that recently, and we're taking these guys to show it. And we went by Josh's doctor's office, and we're going by, and he said, "See, there's my doctor's office." He says, "I don't like that guy. Last time I was here, I asked him to do not what you're talking about, but just a test.
Yeah,
this particular test." And the doctor wouldn't do it. He says, "You don't need that. I'm not doing that."
See.
Yeah. So that's not good. Is that a God complex thing or what?
I don't know. It's all about customer service. Like, if your customer wants something, go above and beyond and deliver
Why not do
service,
it?
Right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Or say, you know what? Your insurance doesn't cover it. I might have to charge you out of pocket. But do it.
Yeah. And it's a simple thing.
Simple thing.
And he's not even doing anything.
No.
You go to a lab and do it.
Right. Yeah.
All you got to do is read it.
Serious.
So I don't know if Josh's doctor couldn't read it or what the story was there, but he was not happy about that. And he has problems with his doctor all the time. They just don't get along together.
Yeah. Now, Josh and the people you work for, they're all Amish.
Yeah.
And I just saw a thing that said Amish people are some of the healthiest people in the U.S.
Wow.
Yeah, they have the highest fertility rates. Their obesity rates are super low.
Yeah.
They're super fit. It's all manual labor.
Yeah.
And clean eating.
Well, now, Josh and Norman,
Yeah.
up until last year, they were clocking in about 250 each.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They got big.
Okay.
Now you should see them. One's at 185 and the other one's at like 195. They lost like 60 pounds and 50 pounds.
Holy crap. Good for them.
Yeah. And they eat clean.
Yeah.
They track everything. They weigh the stuff. They weigh they calories. They limit 1,800 calories a day.
Wow.
They have one cheat day a week.
Yeah.
But they eat they eat meat, vegetables, and that's about it. And no rice, no potatoes. Well, they eat red skin potatoes.
Okay.
But no rice, no bread, no sandwich, none of that kind of all the shit that I eat.
Do they grow most of their own food?
No, they have gardens just like anybody else. But no, they shop at the store.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just like regular people. They're just
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a this whole Amish thing. From what people think in the world that what Amish are is completely different than what they really are.
They're a little more modern than
They're way
what
more
we
modern.
think.
Yeah, the Amish that I work with.
Oh yeah.
So
They own a huge business. So I guess you have to.
they own a huge business. Yeah, so it's fun stuff though. So, dude, a couple of weeks ago we were talking about my mom having those crazy dreams.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's rubbing off on me or what, but I had a crazy dream about me and you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You and I were driving somewhere, and I was driving, and you were in the back seat or something, and I felt like we were going to a gig of some sort or something.
Maybe we're taking the show on the road.
Something, yeah. And I don't know where we were. We're either in Chicago or Denver or something like that.
Okay.
And as we were driving, we were trying to find a hotel because it was late, it was dark, and we had to find a hotel. And so we were driving, and then the dream ended. Okay, and then I realized I didn't realize it while I was dreaming it, but after the dream ended, I realized that where we were driving and what I saw, the road that I saw, and the things that I saw that we drove by, I've been is somewhere that I've been.
That's weird.
Somewhere not here where I live, but somewhere in my travels.
Right.
It was identical to where I had been.
Huh.
That's a weird dream,
That's a weird dream. You might want to have your water checked. There's something going on in your water here.
I'm telling you, yeah, both me and my mom.
Yeah.
Right?
If you wake up laughing and having a great time and talking in your sleep, we're gonna have this water inspected.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, but you don't know where it was.
When do you go back to school?
So I started professional development this past week, and I actually start Monday. So Monday, I know we're recording a week or two in advance.
What's professional development?
Meetings. That's a fancy way of saying meetings.
Yeah.
Staff stuff, learning how to be better teachers, interact with kids, keep them engaged, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's district wide. So you got your elementary, your middle school, your high school teachers. Yeah. But I start with kids Monday, the 25th. So a couple days away. Tonight's Saturday, we're recording on our regular Saturday schedule. I'll be able to sleep okay tonight. Tomorrow night, that Sunday night, coming into Monday. You've heard of Sunday Scaries, I'm sure. This is like summer scaries. So just getting back into it.
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a half a day with the kids. We're there a full day. So each class is only like a half an hour.
Do they come in the morning or the afternoon?
Morning.
In the morning.
Yep. So
on the road again, Eric.
it'll be different.
On the road again.
Yeah, I just got to make them feel welcome and safe and heard in that first 30 minutes. Let them feel comfortable in my classrooms.
Yeah.
And then
Are these going to be all new kids?
a lot of them.
A lot of them.
My digital media kids, the video kids for that class, I'll recognize a handful of them from last year because I probably had them last year when they were juniors.
Yeah.
And some of them are repeats. So some of them are second year students, third year students.
Yeah.
I'll even have a fourth year student this year. Kid has been with me all 4 years. So that'll be good. And I start my day with that. That's my first hour class. So I start my day teaching digital media, which is a great way to start the day.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. And this will be the first year in several where I actually have a break. I'll have a prep hour.
Oh.
So I usually like taking on an
What's your
extra
prep
class.
hour?
It's going to be my third hour class. I won't have any students.
Time.
What time is third hour?
10 o'clock or 11 o'clock?
Right around 10.
10.
Yeah, right around 10, I think. I don't have the schedule memorized yet. But yeah, so that'll be nice. That'll be an off.
So Monday, you're starting in Monday, the 25th of August,
Yep.
the week before Labor Day.
Yep. And we're going Monday through Thursday. And then I'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. So it'll be a nice 4-day
Next
week.
week, but then after that, it's 5 days.
Right. So 4-day week next week.
Yeah.
4-day week the following week because of Labor Day. And then we're going back 5 days.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it'll be a nice way to ease into it. And like I said, the first day is just talking to everybody, making everybody feel comfortable. They're going to be excited to see their friends. They're going to be nervous about, where they're sitting or whatever. So I'll let them sit wherever they want. So
They'll be fine.
It'll be fine. And then Tuesday, I start the classroom community building and the group building and that kind of stuff.
Cool.
It'll be good.
Folks, I don't know. I mean, school's starting, summer's ending. That's all right with me. I don't care. I like all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I can deal with it.
I don't like the loss of light. You notice how it's getting darker earlier?
Sure did.
Like 8:30.
Yep.
It's already getting dark.
I'm in tune to those things, like the length of the days and the time of darkness and the morning and the evening and all that stuff. Yeah. And I saw something interesting, and I don't know where I saw it, but the month of July is the month that has the most movement as far as when it gets dark out at night. Yeah. Like it goes from 9:30 to 8:15 or something, or yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. It might not have been July. I forget what month it was, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, I guess that's it for today.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that a wrap?
I think that's a wrap.
You guys, I'm going to point at you
Uh-oh.
because I can point at you guys. I can't point at other people, but I can point at you guys. So let us know what's going on with that online store, GoManDo.com. Check it out, and then, let us know what you like here, what you don't like. We'd like to hear what you have to say.
Yep. All right, you guys know what to do. Click those buttons.
Until next time. Later, Gators.
See you later.
All right, Eric, that was good.
Good. We'll see how this game system works out.
That'll be fun. Let me know